Sweeney and Glen Powell fool fans with fake romance to achieve box office gold. Sweeney and Glen Powell set the rumor mill ablaze with rumors of a possible romance in the months before the release of their romantic comedy Anyone But You. These speculations only helped make the film a box office hit, grossing $219 million globally. Just a marketing strategy. However, the truth behind those rumors is somewhat disappointing. Glen Powell recently came forward to reveal that the off-screen romance was just a part of a marketing strategy to promote the film. While at the CinemaCon that year, Sweeney and Top Gun Maverick star Glen Powell showed up together in a full-on flirtatious mode. This only fueled the rumors of their romance, especially considering Powell's split with his then-girlfriend that happened while Sweeney and Glen Powell worked together. Rumors only increased. When the film came out, the rumors of their romance only increased, sending the celebrity scene into a frenzy. The Euphoria actress and Powell decided to ride on the wave of these speculations as he and Sweeney felt the audience loved it. In an interview for the New York Times, Powell stated, "The two things that you have to sell a rom-com are fun and chemistry," Powell told the outlet. "Sweeney and I have a ton of fun together, and we have a ton of effortless chemistry. That's people wanting what's on the screen off the screen. And sometimes you just have to lean into it a bit. And it worked wonderfully. Sweeney is very smart." Sweeney contributed. Powell wasn't the only one behind the idea of building upon the off-screen romance speculation. Sweeney wasn't afraid to contribute to the film's marketing. According to the New York Times, she actively participated in every call regarding promotion. Sweeney even joked about keeping Sony's marketing team up at night with her constant stream of ideas. Her goal, as she explained, was to keep the audience engaged and actively having a conversation throughout the promotional period. The strategy worked. Sweeney and Glen Powell's strategy paid off immensely. Anyone But You remains a box office hit, sitting at the high 10th place on the list of highest-grossing domestic releases despite its late release in December 2023. Directed by Will Gluck, who also worked on the screenplay with Alana Wolpert, Anyone But You follows B. Sweeney and Ben Glen Powell as they reunite at a wedding in Australia following a disastrous first date and decide to pretend to be a couple. Sounds familiar. But the fate has something else planned for them. In addition to Sweeney and Glen Powell, the film also features Alexandra Shipp and Nat Buchanan among others. Working together again. The immense success of Anyone But You, Sweeney, and Glen Powell have sparked interest in working together again in the near future. The specifics of their future collaborations remain scarce, but according to their words, they are currently brainstorming ideas. This secrecy leaves fans to speculate once more if it will be a sequel to their hit rom-com or a brand new idea. Sweeney and Glen Powell. Until we get a new Sweeney and Glen Powell collaboration, you can watch the stars in their most recent project, respectively. Sweeney starred in the horror film Immaculate, while Powell was seen in the film Hitman as Gary Johnson. Source: People.